My Crack Boss, written by Mantri Pragada Markandeyulu, Hyderabad, India. Vocal recitation, Eden Soriano Trinidad, Philippines. My Crack Boss. When I was working in public sector enterprise as PS, at one point of time, I was posted to Technical Information Center attached to a senior technical officer by name Mr. Raghuram. He is no more now. I had to face, confront, combat, and argue and discuss with him regarding official matters as well as mine and his personal matters at few times in leisure time. He is a funny guy. He was erratic too at times. He sometimes used unparliamentary language with high tempers. I would like to narrate some of the brief below as my memory goes with deep thinking on the subject. I feel the readers would like to go through below incidents with interest. During the year 1985, I was posted as PS to one Mr. Raghuram, Senior Technical Officer at the Technical Information Center, TIC, at Public Sector Enterprise. He was 6 feet height. Mr. Raghuram died later. He was MSc qualified with distinction and was having very good command over English. He was aged 40 years then. He was having good technical knowledge on microprocessors, chips, and other related matters. He was a good writer on technical subjects. There was one problem existing with him. He was too sharp, sensitive, and responds very quickly. He was aggressive, short-tempered, and very straightforward. He was also a little bit cracked. His mind gets disturbed on and off regularly. He sometimes becomes wild. He shouts and bangs people with unparliamentary language in English. While entering into factory premises, while passing through security gate, he goes on murmuring, shouting at company-appointed security guards and officers. He never hears anybody's voice, but he only goes on speaking, and speaking. Sometimes Mr. Raghuram speaks himself. He was notorious, famous, and well recognized by the entire company employees as one of the loose mind fellow, crack man, mental man, shouting man, upset man, madman, troublesome man, and rash man, semi-crack fellow, and what not. There was a requirement of one experienced personal secretary needed to the Technical Information Center to work under Mr. Raghuram. Suddenly, I was posted and asked to work under him. In those days, I was too active, sportive, and very fast at work in stenography and typing. My terrific speed in typing at 60 to 65 WPM and fastest noting down in English at 120 word per minute speed was well received by my boss. Of course, my boss was very happy with me. When I reported to him, after posting at the Technical Information Center of my company, I was surprised to see his cabin where he was sitting, with a big officer's table and 4 good chairs. When I saw his cabin walls, all the walls are written with marker pens, pencils, and other color pens, like Dr. Raghuram, Professor Raghuram, Senior Technical Officer, Specialist in TIC, and many slogans. Total cabin walls are written with this unwanted matter. I was surprised to see all the writings. Then I thought myself that he was having some loose mind and a semi-crack fellow. I just got adjusted with my boss and worked for him for 2 long years. But he was, however, good with me. He used to permit me to go out of lunch hour without returning back to office. Mr. Raghuram was signing permission letters for me to regularize my attendance because I was to produce these permission letters to time office in charge, located at the main gate security gate. I used to take the benefit of permissions facility for my personal sake, almost for every alternative day. I used to utilize the permissions to leave the factory after lunch hour. When some letters are prepared for him officially, the covers were used to drop into the post box located outside the security main gate. He used to drop the covers after affixing the required postal stamps. The boss also used to drop some 50 paise coins, 1 rupee note or coin in the post box. When I observed this, I was following him to the post box. I asked my boss, "Why did you put money into the post box along with covers?" The reply from my boss was, "The postman collects my covers and collects my money from the post box. He carries the letters to the post office for further actions. This is the regular feature of my boss." In leisure time, I just had a conversation with my boss, which is as follows. Boss speaking, "Tell me, P.S., what is that you want to ask me?" P.S. Sir, sometimes you are erratic, irritant, and crack. What is the reason? Boss, who said I am erratic, irritant, and crack? I sometimes behave like that. P.S. What is the reason for your behavior like that? Boss, I have to check people like that. P.S. Most people think you are semi-crack. What is the reason? Boss, I am a semi-crack sometimes on subject-based. Most people are full cracks. P.S. Why the management sidelined you, sir? Boss, I don't know. You ask the management. P.S. Why you have been dropped from promotion to next cadre as technical manager? Boss, I don't know. The management better knows the reason. P.S. Are you not hurt if you're not given promotion? Boss, I just take it easy. I don't regret. I don't feel sorry. I make others hurt. P.S. You are dropped for promotion 3 to 4 times so far. Why? Boss, it is up to the management to give the promotion or not. Let alone getting a promotion, I am not sacked on fictitious grounds for which I am thankful to the management. P.S. You behave erratically and become irritant at house. Boss, yes, of course. My house is my kingdom. P.S. What makes you irritant, erratic, and crack at house? Boss, you ask my wife and children. Reasons may be plenty. P.S. Why did you not check up your physical health and mental health with any psychiatric doctor? Boss, why? It's waste of money. I am not for feeding doctors and lawyers. P.S. How can you improve your mental resistance and balance of mind? Boss, if people don't disturb me. P.S. Even if you are not disturbed, you behave sometimes erratic, becomes cracked, and irritant. Boss answered, God only answer your questions, but I am all right now and then. In another major incident, my boss used to do good correspondence with some of the American companies at United States. On one certain occasion, he invited American company accredited representative to visit our company at Hyderabad, India. My boss did not take any permission or approval in writing from our company for inviting the representative of the American company. Generally, as per the protocol, when any foreign officials are invited, our company will have to bear all the DA accommodation cost, including local transportation. Nothing has been arranged in this case. On one fine day, the American company representative visited our company, carrying the letters written by my boss, Raghuram. The foreign official approached the CEO and the managing director of our company and other technical directors. Mr. Raghuram met the visiting American official and had formal discussions on various technical points. At the concluding day of the discussions, the forwarder asked TA, DA, accommodation and other local charges, and the visiting cost and others. Our company officials had a red face and were shocked for the claim of 3 lakh Indian rupees by the American company rep. The request for reimbursement was turned down by the company management. Then, the American rep threatened to bring this issue to the notice of American Embassy at New Delhi. As a face saving and to retain our company reputation in the business circles, our company was constrained to pay all the costs to the American company representative. However, my boss was banged left and right by our top management for writing unauthorized letters to foreign company without the knowledge and permission of the technical directors and CEO. When the voluntary retirement scheme was introduced in all the public sector undertakings in India, my boss opted this VRS scheme. The management immediately within 1 month accepted his VRS application and relieved him from the company. In later years, my boss died due to ill health.